So, in the first week of March 2020, they suspended all in-person meetings as a precautionary measure because of the COVID pandemic. And we thought it was only going to be for a couple of weeks. And then the whole country then went into lockdown a couple of weeks after that. And it was like, oh, maybe it'll be a couple of months. And tomorrow, April the 3rd, 2022, marks our first ever meeting back in person, over 2 years later. And I still don't know how to feel. There's a lot of emotions. I'm excited. It's not 100% going to be normal because everyone's going to be wearing masks, and apparently you've got to wear a lot of layers because the doors and windows are all going to be open for ventilation. And the weather's not exactly warm. I mean, the weather's been doing some strange things the last couple of days.
It's spring. It's supposed to be spring. It was sunny like 10 minutes ago. Oh no, wait. I tell a lie. It is spring. It's absolutely fine. In fact, it's glorious. What is this weather?
But it does mean it's a step in the right direction. And although I've got to get up earlier and I've got to get all ready and I've got to travel half an hour, I don't care. I can't wait. And the outfit is complete. I have lots of layers. I've got t-shirts and stuff on underneath this to keep me warm. And some secret leggings because it's going to be cold. And it's the first time I've worn heels in 2 years. And I've only put makeup on the top half of my face. This is the only bit that's going to get seen. It's exciting. So, after 2 years, finally getting back to normal meetings, finally seeing people in person again, and it's so great. And then, this week, I've tested positive for COVID. Just to avoid it this whole time. And somehow, the little has got into my body, and I'm so annoyed. So far, I'm not really having any symptoms at all. I do not do being ill, and with my immune system the way it is, I cannot let it take hold. And drinking vitamin C, drinking gallons of water, I'm like, I am flushing this out of my system before it gets anywhere. Painkillers and everything. I'm just like, I'm preempting any symptoms. But the annoying thing is I was so excited about the memorial being in person this year. And now we have to stay away for 10 days if we get a positive test or in contact with someone. And that takes us to a couple of days after the memorial. So it means I'm not going to be able to be there in person, not going to be able to make the bread for anybody, and it's just sucks. Just as things start to go back to normal, I'm just doing everything I can to not let it take hold and just bash it down and sanitizing everything, washing my hands every 5 minutes. I'm just doing what I can to not get too sick with it, and hoping that my vaccines and immune system kick in and are able to take it on, because I'm keeping the number of germs to a minimum. That's how science works, right? So, how are you? Today is the memorial, and sadly, for the 3rd year in a row, me and Jaden will be observing it at home. Fortunately, we haven't been too ill with it. Just mainly like cold and flu symptoms. Jaden's been worse than me, but I'm part of me feels like that might be because he's a dude and dudes just don't do being sick. Just being really mean. But typically the day of the memorial, we've both tested negative for the first time in over a week today. But 10-day rule, we've got to make sure that, you know, we're properly clear of it before we subject any brothers and sisters to it. So we're staying at home. And very nicely, my mum and my sisters dropped some off for us, and it's a lovely little sticker. It's so cute, very professional, and a little bottle of wine. And I normally have flowers for the memorial. I don't know why, I just feel like it's a part of it. And I was like, well, I can't really go to the shops all ronered up. So I just picked some wild daffodils from outside. And look at how many different kinds of wild daffodil grow around here. Little pink ones and white ones and yellow ones. It's so beautiful. And I was like, do you know what? It's better than anything you can buy. Just get some wild daffodils. So we're all prepared. We're all sorted. It's frustrating that obviously everyone else is, or a lot of people, the majority, were going to be able to observe it in person, and we're going to be stuck at home for another year. But I suppose if it was going to get it at some point, might as well be now. And just grateful that we didn't have it too bad, thanks to, you know, multiple vaccines, etc. But yeah, it'll be another memorial at home. Number 3, done. I kind of want to go outside and see if I can see the full moon. The moon. Well, it's tradition, isn't it? I can't see the moon at the minute. I'll have to go outside. COVID! Where is it? Ah, there it is. Oh, it's gone behind the clouds. No! So, it's bank holiday, and I've got the majority of the day off. And since I'm going away at the end of the week, I probably should use this time to pack, get the house sorted, do a bit of housework and tidying. But the sun is out, and my parents just bought a jacuzzi. So I'm having a little bit of a moral dilemma. Actually, it's not that hard. I'm just going to go in the jacuzzi. It's Jaden's last day at work.
Enjoy your day in the pool.
We won't. I'm ready. Go for it. Oh! Oh! This is awesome. We're just out here living our best life on a bank holiday Monday. Jaden and Daisy got to work. Losers. So I'm all packed, ready to go on holiday, and we are heading to Ireland. I'm crossing a few things off my bucket list today because I've never been on a plane before. I've never been to Ireland, never been to Northern Ireland, and I'm doing all those things and finally visiting my sister and seeing where she's lived for the last 3 years. So it's very exciting, a little bit nerve-wracking. I'm hoping it all goes smoothly. I'm sure it will. But yeah, finally seeing Ireland, meaning I've seen every single country in the UK at last. And yeah, holiday starts now. The adventure begins.
Let's go.